second, regroup before running this next play.
And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass D. The Longhorns need a massive chunk play to move the sticks here on third down. Scanning the field, it's Manning. He's going to throw deep right side. Makes the grab, gets the foot down, just precision execution on that big play.
Where's crazy, bro? They stopped my nigga. The ball's been out of bounds. They stopped my nigga.
On that last play, I think he was even shocked that his receiver was that wide open downfield.
They do me. They doing me so fucking bad, bro. Like, what the
So
fuck
he
did I do?
took a chance by using a timeout on the challenge, and it comes back to bite him.
It's
We'll see if he
crazy
needs
as
that
fuck,
timeout
bro.
later.
Bro.
Wants to throw on first down. Makes the grab. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
That quarterback putting his face in the fan, I love it. Coming up quickly, making a tackle in space.
Wants to go up top. Using his feet to buy time. Didn't find much running room there. Picks up a few before he's forced out of bounds. Boy, they love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on first and goal. Wide receiver going in motion. On third and long, try to convert through the air. Let's it fly.
Like, come on, but they need to let me come straight down. They just keep.
And the pummeling has started.
I can't do no. Let me.
Love the thought process by the quarterback here on this play. Nobody open in the end zone. Find your check down. Find the running back. He does that.
I need to try to hold me up.
Ball in his hands. He shows you that elusiveness and his ability to sniff out the end zone.
And they did tack on that extra point without any adventure. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they've built this sizable lead. He'll bring it out. It's Moore. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. Makes the quick grab.
Now, why does he keep going like that?
Down. That's likely the last play of the third quarter.
That nigga always throw that bitch in stride. Why the fuck is he throwing it like this now?
So the final period starts with a second down play. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. They've got a chance to get out from their own end. 2nd and 6 from the 18. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Moore to the air. Under fire. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
Well, this guy must feel like he's
There
running
we
into a
go.
buzzsaw in this game. He has been under duress all game long, and that's a big reason why he's thrown multiple interceptions in the game, too. Nothing coming easy to him. It's hard to see the field when your internal clock is going off so fast because of the pressure of this defense, and that's why they find themselves down by so much here in the fourth.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. Fourth down attempt coming. All in the first down and more. And they finally get him to the ground. An easy conversion for this offense. Defense not exactly the perfect fourth down call there. Unloads quickly. And good coverage by the defense. Just a short gain. The Ducks want to pick up the tempo.
And defensively, this is exactly what you want, right?
And that is his fifth interception. If he comes out for 6, he'll be lucky.
I just don't even do it for them. I'll just do that bitch.
After the turnover, but there is a flag on the field, and we'll see if that will be a reprieve for this offense. Bunch formation for these receivers.
Stand the defense right here.
To the air on first down. Unloads it left. Makes a connection. He's all the way down to the 37-yard line, and they are threatening. He just keeps piling up numbers with completion after completion in this standout performance.
And I think some people might say late in the game, you got the win, everything's in hand, be a little bit conservative, or you just say, I'm just going to keep doing me. And what I do...
Unleashes one deep.
And it's nice to be a QB in this spot. He's had a great day, man. Like, great day. They've built a huge lead. Now, incompletion's okay. Just take care of the football. Don't throw that thing to the other team.
Looking for a man. It's Manning. Oh, they're after him. Oh, and he got drilled as he just got rid of the football.
Yeah, it fell incomplete because he did a great job of getting to the quarterback. He's in the pocket, yeah, he's comfortable, but you get in there and you get a hit on him. Now he feels it, can't throw the football, can't follow through with his arm motion. Nice job by the defense.
Really nice.
First time I got to try to go hit the nigga, I just play the fucking ball. When I play the ball, I can't goddamn get it.
They're trying to change the picture pre-snap to post-snap to confuse the quarterback, now forcing the incompletion, setting up for him.
They already have a comfortable lead, up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on fourth down. Motion from the wideout. On fourth down, they'll throw for it. Fires to the middle. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Going the other way, and he's got room. He's at the 40. Running inside the 20. Touchdown, Oregon. The defense takes matters into its own hands.
And this defense has had a rough day, but how about this play? Breaking on the football, making the pick, taking it to the house, maybe build some momentum for some future games.
Now the two-point conversion attempt is coming. He's got it in the end zone for the 2 as they trim more off of that lead.
And how about the cherry on the sundae? The big INT return for a touchdown, and now throw on the two-point conversion. Give this team 8.
And in that scramble, they're going to come out of there with the football, and they get the onside kick and take possession right back. Good field position to start this drive at their own 47. Moore will throw. Bringing the heat. got it behind the line. It's Stewart. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
The Ducks can really attack on this 2nd and short. Off the play fake. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on 2nd down, and they'll be left with a 3rd down.
I understand the sense of urgency for the offense now because you're trailing here by a lot in the 4th quarter, and you're just trying to take a shot to see if you can get on the board and get some of this momentum back. But the problem is the defense understands that, so they're playing coverage, and they're doing a good job on the back end. Nice job forcing the incompletion.
They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the 1st down. He wants to throw it again. Tight end finds a soft spot. He'll be knocked out of bounds at the 29.
Man, you practice this all week for a reason. The 2-minute situation is so important. I like the completion. I like the 1st down. Let's see if we can get one more play in real quick before the 2-minute timeout.
Looking for a chunk play on 2nd and short. The 2-minute timeout arrives, and we have certainly seen miracles in college football, and they will certainly need one here. And the Ducks are facing 3rd and inches. They'll try to run for it. They've got it just outside the red zone. They'll move the chains. It's under 21. Trying to get everybody set with the clock still running. To the ground. He's got it again. And the defense snows him under after a very short gain. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line warp speed for 2nd down. Wants to adjust the pattern. Pulls and fires complete to the right. He stopped just short of the goal line at the 1. An explosive play has him set up. Clock stops momentarily for the 1st down. They'll hurry to the line. Finds his big tight end. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over it. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete.
And you just got to know the situation of the game, obviously. After that incompletion, now setting up 3rd down, you still got timeouts. You can attack the middle of the field. It's all out there for you. There's no need to panic. Because of those timeouts, you still have an eternity to get back in this game.
Snagged in the middle. It's Moore. And they've got him down after the short completion, but they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. A field goal does not top the list of most helpful things at this juncture, so they'll go for it on 4th down. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. They thought they had a good plan, but it did not work. The goalpost breathing down their neck as they're backed up in their own end, starting the drive from their own 1. There's a heat. And that one falls incomplete. They tried to go over the top on 1st down. 2nd down coming up.
I love that play call by the offensive coordinator. Your quarterback just threw a pick 6. You want to pick him right back up, right? So don't handcuff him. On the very first play of the next drive, let him throw the football to try to reestablish a rhythm and reestablish some confidence. Obviously, that one falls incomplete, but they need to get this guy back into a rhythm. The only way you do that is by throwing the ball.
Makes the grab.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times they'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
And the Longhorns are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They'll throw on 3rd and short. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
I mean, sometimes you overthink it. Sometimes running the football on 3rd and short with the lead is not the worst thing in the world. Keep that clock ticking. But now decided to go for it, setting up a 4th down, and this looks like a situation where you should punt the football.
Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. First play of this drive will start from the 31-yard line. Moore to the air. Now he's going to break the pocket. He'll pull it down. He scrambled forward and got a few and turned that into a positive play. Timeout is called by the offense. They have 14 seconds left. The Ducks can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Looking to fire. Here's the pressure. A sensational grab down the field there as they try to at least put a positive spin on the end of this game. They get the timeout call with 7 seconds left on the clock. This is an explosive attack, and that last big play has them set up 1st and 10 from the 26. Might be calling a hot route. Looking downfield on 1st down. Looking down the middle. Complete downfield. They get him stopped at the 5-yard line, but it will be 1st and goal from there. Coming into this one, we wondered whether these guys were a little bit overrated, and certainly they did nothing to dispel that notion.
They were playing angry today, and I know talking to some of their players, David, coming into this game, they felt like they were being disrespected. A lot of people thought their opponent might get them today, so they took this opportunity to make a statement and make an example out of their opponent.
And those are fun moments in the locker room, aren't they, Jesse? Like, everybody's...
It is said the only constant is change in college football, but over more than 150 years, there have been some things that you can count on. If you can run the football, you have a chance to win. And boy, do we have guys who can do that in this one. Hello and welcome everyone to a game that we've been eagerly awaiting, as we'll see the #1 team in the country, the Texas Longhorns, taking on the 6th-ranked team in the land, the Oregon Ducks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. The Longhorns will put total leather and will get started. He'll bring it out. It's Moore. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. From the linebackers trying to mess with the offensive line's assignments. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
In football, you hear the term quick, but don't hurry. And you can tell when you run these RPOs, the QBs want to make that decision quick. And I think he hurried it a little bit too much. Got the ball out quick, but obviously was inaccurate with his pass.
Grab behind the line. It's Moore. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
I like the decision by the quarterback there. I mean, you'd like to think your receiver in space can make a linebacker miss, but that's just a better job tackling by the defense.
Now backed up in their own end. It's 3rd and long. That was almost picked off, and what a disaster that would have been to throw a pick on the opening drive. Instead, it's 4th down.
Wow, the quarterback got away with one there. He's lucky that defender dropped that pass, because if he picks it, he might have taken that one to the house.
He might want another play. On 4th down, going to the air. Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. They make the tackle after the turnover, but hang on just a second. There's a flag on the field. Let's see if it stands. Man, oh man, those types of penalties just drive defensive coordinators crazy. Was 4th down, now 1st down. Moore will throw. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on.
Well, it's a great job by the back end of the defense that time, making up for what the front end of the defense couldn't do. The quarterback had all day to throw that ball, but it was the hit and coverage that forces the incompletion.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Couldn't connect on 1st down, now back to the air. Pressure coming. Cannot get away. It is a huge sack, and I can't imagine what he was thinking on that play.
Really good play by this defense, and you know exactly what you're getting with this guy, man. He is electric. He is dynamic. He'll make plays, so you got to do a good job of containing him in the pocket. And when he starts to scramble, chase from one side. Don't overlap with another guy. Nice job by the defense.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this. He's looking deep. Makes the catch on the left. Here he goes. The tap. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Ducks!
You know, sometimes as a play caller, you just don't have to overthink things. I've got a guy who's faster than your guys, and he's just going to run straight down the field. I'm going to throw it way down the field. He's going to make the catch, and we're going to score a touchdown, and that's pretty much what just happened there.
They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And the PAT makes it 7-0. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they could not have finished with more style. An 87-yard touchdown pass. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. All wideouts, no backs. Wide receiver comes in motion. Back to throw, it's Manning. Quarterback now on the run, still looking. Trying to escape and get it himself. Nice run there, picks up a few, and they'll force him out of bounds.
And I think this is important for this defense. This will be a big key in the football game. Like, I got to limit the damage from that guy because that's a QB that's dynamic, and he can make so many big plays. I got to string him out. I got to make him get to the sideline. But I will say this. I do want to hit him at the end of the runs. I don't want to let him out of bounds and let him get free carries. I want it to be physical.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Pulls it in, it's Moore. And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few.
I love offenses and quarterbacks that are willing to take the easy stuff. Take those easy throws that are guaranteed to get positive yards. Yeah, I'm going to take big shots down the field too. But don't forget, it's easier to pick up 2nd and 5, 3rd and 5 than it is when we start getting those long yardage situations.
On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up with the pass. He'll have enough for the first down, and they stop him at the 45. The Longhorns come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Defense going to jam these receivers right off the line. Looking to throw on 1st down. Dances away to buy time. And they couldn't make the connection on the long shot.
That is not good news for this offense, guys. I mean, the defense only brought 3 on that play, and they were still able to get after the quarterback. This O-line has got to play better.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. They'll move the wide receiver. Looking downfield, it's Manning. Here comes the heat. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. Now trying to keep this drive alive on 3rd and long from the 45. Defense dropping into soft coverage. Looking to throw again. Pocket breaking down. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34. They told us they were going to be aggressive no matter where they were on the field. Didn't take long to prove it. Going for it on 4th down in their first drive. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Rushes on him. It's incomplete, but here comes the flag, and I think it's going to be a 1st down.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referees caught it.
3 yards, 1st down for the offense after that penalty. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Quick strike complete. You know, sometimes even a short game like that can be used to set up something bigger later on.
No doubt, Reese, they can pump that and take a shot down the field. And don't worry, they're going to go back to that same play because they know this guy with the ball in his hands is dangerous. He makes one guy miss, he can take it to the house.
Second down, he'll throw it. Grab near the marker, it's Moore. And the Longhorns look to keep this drive humming. These corners going to give them some space. So after the break, they'll go back to work. Looking to pass. It's Manning. Fires to the big fella. How about this backer in pass coverage and bringing the big hit stick with him, too? The Longhorns in a good spot here with second and short. Motion from the wide receiver. They'll go up top on second and short. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Nice pickup on the return, but more important, they got the takeaway, and now they're in business.
QBs have to understand, when I'm throwing against zones, I got to manipulate guys with my eyes. I might have to look one direction to create an opening to throw that ball or zip that ball in. I got to use touch. It's really hard when all eyes are on me, and you could tell the quarterback was not ready and did not make a good throw.
He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. The snap sets up the throw. Got a man, it's Hughes. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Back to pass. Under fire. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and fourth down's coming. He wants to change this route. On fourth down, they'll try to throw it. Fires one high and deep. It's caught, and what a job to get the foot down and make it a huge gain along the sideline. They were willing to spin that wheel of fortune in their own territory, and it paid off.
And it came up good. I mean, I think you see the aggressiveness by these offenses now, willing to go for it on their own territory, and I like it because they got it.
Moore to the air. He's not afraid to go deep. Touchdown, Oregon! The offense puts up 6 with that trip to the end zone.
And what nice play design. You get your speedster, you put him in the slot, usually get a better matchup, and then what do? You fade him towards that sideline, run a go. Nice ball thrown way out wide. He just runs underneath it, and just too much speed. Couldn't catch him. Gets in the end zone for 6.
And the extra point makes it 14-0. So after getting into the end zone on that last drive, they're set to kick it away. And with that kickoff going out of bounds, they will get great field position to start. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty.
On the double. Timber. Jackrabbit.
Wide receiver going in motion. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Under fire. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. And the Longhorns want to crank the tempo.
Man, that is a big negative play for this defense, putting them in reverse, getting the quarterback on the ground, and they better get ready again. Look at this offense. They're right back on the ball, ready to snap it again.
Whistle blows, we are at the 2-minute timeout, and man, oh man, could these guys use a score to cut into this lead. They'll come to the line at the 42, facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. Wide open downfield. Just what they'd hoped for on 3rd down as they've got a first at the 32. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. The Longhorns will snap it on 1st and 10. Wants to throw. It's Manning. Oh, they're after him. Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
And I think a big reason this offense is struggling right now and why they're trailing on the scoreboard is they have not been able to protect this guy, and it's affected him. He has not looked very accurate. Moving forward, the pass pro has got to be better to help this guy out.
They'll go back to the air on 2nd down. Makes the catch. It's Moore. Smashes through the tackle. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down.
And the offense here dialed up a really good zone leader. Give credit to the offensive coordinator. He called the right play at the right time.
They've moved it to the 19, 1st and 10. DB's right up on the receivers. The throw. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. Defense comes up with a play. They get the pick and take it back to the 20.
Man, another mistake by this. Listen, he is an elite quarterback. He's really, really good. He's pressing too much. Jesse, the #1 job of a quarterback, you better protect the football. I don't care how good you are, you better protect it.
Yeah, you just got to take what the defense is giving you, and I agree, David. It looks like right now he's trying to force...
He lofts it high and deep down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
Well, this offense has gone his way early and often in this game. They've gotten into a nice rhythm. That time, though, the defense was expecting the throw going his way. They put a really nice hit on him to force the incompletion.
Moore will throw. Fires to the wideout. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
Well, that's one the offense would love to have back. That's a play they practice over and over and over. They feel like they can run that play in their sleep, not able to connect there.
Gonna have to come up with a play on 3rd and 10 from inside their own 20. Off the RPO, fire right, trying to convert. He ended up going backwards on the play, and they will not convert that 3rd down.
You gotta love that. On defense, one of the most critical statistics out there is how do you play on 3rd down? How do you prevent the opponent from keeping drives alive? Right there, tackling the catch, you gave up the completion, whoop-de-doo. You've set up 4th and long, you're gonna get the...
Converts on 4th down, and he's still going. Well, they just drained all of the suspense out of the 4th down conversion, moving the chains easily. Looking to throw on 1st down. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down.
Oftentimes, defenses see empty sets, and that's when they want to dial up pressure, knowing there's no extra bodies back there to protect the quarterback. They were able to get to him on that one, and that's why the ball was incomplete.
After the incompletion, they go back up top. Extending the play. He's going to fire into the gut of the defense. And he pulls it in inside the 15-yard line.
is such an accurate throw. It's one thing to do it from the pocket when you have your feet set underneath you, but when you can get outside, off schedule, on the move, and throw a dart like that, that is just big time, and the offense gets a huge explosive play.
Moore to the air. Flushed out of the pocket. Looking to the end zone. And he's got it! Touchdown, Ducks!
Well, this offense is clicking. They've been doing it all first half, running the ball, throwing the ball. They add insult to injury with another touchdown here right before teams go into the tunnel. This defense, guys, they have got to find some answers, and they've got to regroup here at halftime.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the move from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. He can't find his man, and the clock stops with 6 seconds left.
Nice job by the quarterback trying to buy time and scrambling to the right, but it was the hit that forced that incompletion.
Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. Corner's going to give them room. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. Pass is incomplete, and that's going to do it for the first half. And that'll bring us to the end of the first half as we head to the studio for halftime. Kickoff unit all lined up, and we're ready to put toe to leather. Fielded in the end zone, it's Moore. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Back to pass, it's Manning. Going up top. And he throws another interception, his third one of the night.
And that's why as quarterbacks, you cannot telegraph the pass. You cannot stare down your receivers because these defenders, they're watching it. And that defender knew exactly where the QB was going with that football, and that's why he picked it off.
Quarterback may change this route. Wants to throw on first down. A shot for the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon! They went for the big play, and boy, did it ever pay off. This dude is revving his engine like that duck coming out on a motorcycle. He is putting up points and finding the promised land.
And it's nice to have a guy that can do that. Goodness gracious, they just keep finding at Oregon is trigger men. Not only throw the football, but guys who can pick them up and put them down and make big plays.
On to attempt to try. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. That's the kind of drive everybody loves. OC quarterback, one snap, put it in the end zone. Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. Starts a drive trying to go up top. Buys a little time with his feet. All kinds of time before he fires right.
This offense has had some struggles early in this game so far. They're just trying to get something going, and so you take a shot. You try to find your best one-on-one matchup and see if they can make a play. The defense was ready for it. Good coverage on the back end. They look very prepared. All 11 guys on defense right now playing together as one.
Bringing the heat. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. Now facing a 3rd and long. Motion from the wideout. Back to throw, it's Manning. He hurls one deep down the left side. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down.
This quarterback has been struggling to find a rhythm in this game so far. Didn't have a ton of success in the first half, so here he is trying to ignite the offense with a deep shot, but they're not able to come away with the completion.
Throws to the tight end. He's got an open man. The Longhorns headed quickly to the line.
Yeah, I gotta be honest, I don't know if the defense was expecting that type of throw on 4th down. It looked like they were all huddled close to the line of scrimmage, looking for something in the quick game, but instead the quarterback takes a shot vertically down the field and catches the defense off guard.
And he's brought down after a nice gain. And the Longhorns are moving quickly down the field. Corners are going to bail. Here's a heat. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And that's a really good job by this defense. Complete defensive effort. When the back end makes the quarterback hold the football a little longer than he wants to, and then the pass rush gets home, hits him, and forces the incompletion.
They just keep firing. He wants to take the top off. And it's his 4th interception of the night. Good gain on the return, and this defense has set them up with a big play.
Coming out of the tunnel in the 3rd quarter, this quarterback now is really struggling with his decision-making. 2 picks here in the 3rd quarter. This looks like Jekyll and Hyde from what we saw in the first half.
Well, and the bad thing is they're going to be in passing situations. They're coming from behind. They're going to need him to play better. Like, he's going to have to read the field better and make some plays if they want to get back in this football game.
And the pass is complete. He's got it at the 20. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play. This offense just gets a bolt of energy when they get a play like that. Now they're in the red zone, 1st and 10 from the 20. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Dances away. He goes out of bounds right at the 15-yard line. Got 5 wide out spread across the field on 2nd and 5. Quarterback making adjustments. Got it. He thought he might turn that into a score, but the defense able to wrestle him down short. They'll stop him at the 3.
A lot of smiles right now on this offense. They've got a big lead, and they're just having fun out there. They're still throwing the football. These receivers are still getting open. Pass protection is still great. This quarterback's thinking to himself,
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Ducks! Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
He'll try to tack on one more. And they tack on the extra point for a 35-0 lead. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And close the deal with a 3-yard touchdown run. Now to make sure this kickoff team covers properly to pay off that last scoring drive. No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch.
Yo. Turn that mic on, brother. Turn that mic on. Hey, give me 2 minutes, bro. Give me 2 minutes. I gotta go do something right quick. Just 2 minutes.